Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder, the place where we decipher corporate documents. So you don't have to. In this video, we are looking at a company where the board is getting some long overdue paychecks and one director is stepping down. Before we start, if you appreciate getting straight insights from corporate documents, make sure you're subscribed. We also have a Discord community linked in the description below. Let's get started. This report covers some important changes at Connexa Sports Technologies, and it appears the changes mostly involve their board of directors. We'll look at a director resigning, also some changes to how board members are getting paid. First, let's talk about Warren Andrew Thompson. He decided to step down from the board of directors in June of 2025. Because he was an independent director, he was on the nominations, audit and compensation committees. The company made sure to mention that Thompson didn't leave because he disagreed with the company about anything important, like how it's run, its plans, or the way they do things. Also, an independent director basically is someone who is not part of the company's management, ensuring some separation between the managing team and the oversight. Next, the board approved some changes to how they're compensating their directors. Thomas Tarola, who is both an employee director and the chief executive officer, saw a change in his compensation for serving as a director. Before, he was getting paid $7,500 a quarter in cash plus restricted stock, which is stock you can't sell right away, worth $12,500 each quarter. Instead, he will receive $60,000 each year. This change is retroactive, meaning they count the time in the past since he became the director. Because of this, the company owes him $30,000 for the last couple of quarters. There's more on the board compensation that the other directors who aren't employees are also getting a pay bump. Like Tarola, these non-employee directors used to get $7,500 each quarter, plus $12,500 that was paid with restricted stock. Now the company is paying $60,000 per year to each. So the company owes each of these directors $30,000 per year to each. So the company owes each of these directors $30,000 for their previously uncompensated work. Same as the employee director. Let's summarize what the changes are. One director stepped down and all are getting paid solid cash instead of cash plus stock. The company mentioned that the money is owed retroactively. That is mostly a formality, as it's common practice to compensate retroactively when compensation changes apply to work previously done. This also signals that probably the company was a bit short on cash, but will be catching up on their cash flow soon. The change to cash instead of shares might mean the company is reserving the shares for other opportunities. Now, it's time for my opinion on the situation so far. It appears that Connexa Sports Technologies is trying to clean up some housekeeping issues and maybe simplify their compensation structure. Paying board members fully in cash might just mean they are prioritizing where they use the company's stock and that they expect to have the cash flow to do so. The director stepping down without any hard feelings seems like everything's in order there. Those things always get the SEC's attention. However, companies usually give shares as incentives in order to not affect their cash flow. It says something that the company is changing this procedure. Connexa, while fixing a few things, needs to keep an eye on efficient spending. Alright, that's our breakdown of the filing. What's your take on these changes and what they signal for the company's future? Drop your thoughts in the comments if this analysis was valuable. Hitting that like button really helps, and subscribe for more deep dives. Don't forget to check out the Discord in the description. Thanks for watching and see you next time.